Scotia, who will compete at the Wheelchair Nationals beginning Sunday in Kelowna. This Michael Taylor, their third, Rocky Ross, second, Trevor Haligonia, lead, Debbie Earl, and their alternate, Keith Williams. The committee comes. 1.
Okay, you, my friend, win the tournament shopping maker right there. You, sir, win all the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Team Ontario moves to the finals. Team Northern Ontario moves to the semi-finals. Congratulations. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
As well as we have in the last 6 or 7 games, whatever. But definitely let that one slip away. But hey, that's why we got ourselves in the 1-2 game to get 2 cracks at them. So
when you see Glenn Howard missing those kind of key shots, I mean, they're almost routine shots. When you sort of say this is an opportunity.
Oh, for sure. I was, you can't help but think. Maybe you're going to beat this guy if he's having an off day, but we gave it right back to him, and that was a little unfortunate, but that's the name of the game sometimes.
What was the key, do you think, in that game?
You know what? I think the turning point was maybe the 7th end when I didn't hold the shooter on an easy, wide open hit, and allowed him to flank, and then they put a good end together, and we struggled for sure in the next end. So, I mean, if I hit stick in the 7th or force him to 1, it's a totally different game.
Yeah.
7th.
And in the 8th end, the flash of Bio, and that started.
Yeah. The 8th end wasn't looking that bad, and then EJ missed and I missed, and then 3.
Yeah, 3, and you couldn't get the roll for that.
Yeah.
What do you take from this to regroup for tomorrow's game? To kind of get your mental focus back.
Well, we're going to go right back on the same sheet, so that's definitely an advantage. It was really cool to be out there and be in the 1-2 game. It was quite the experience. So now we know what to expect for tomorrow's game, which is nice. But we're just going to hopefully get a good night's sleep. We're going to let this one go almost immediately. As soon as we're done changing, we leave the locker room. We're going to let this one go and focus on the next one.
How do you feel about the way you played today?
I think I played pretty good. Just missed a couple key shots, and that's, you do that against Glenn Howard and you're not going to win the game. That's, other than that, not too bad.
Did you see your skip struggle in the first part of it?
Yeah, I think he just got fooled. The ice has changed a little bit, and
he got a little light on the one draw, and the guys, it wasn't gliding the same way this game as it was earlier in the week. And then there was a hit that he just felt like it was dead straight down that spot, and he just threw it like he thought it was dead straight, and it wasn't. There was a little curl there, and it just got away from him, over curled, we rolled out, and missed our chance at two. But you know, when you say struggle, you know, it's funny with a guy like Glenn Howard. It's like 2 or 3 shots, right? And the whole, you know, the sky is falling because Glenn Howard missed 3 shots and 5 ends or something like that. And so you have to take it with a grain of salt and say, oh yeah, so Glenn's curling the same as the other skip. Well, the rest of us better do something special, I guess.
Can you give us a sense of what he's been like this week?
Oh, Glenn? Well, it sounds strange, but Glenn does this a lot. It's not that unusual for Glenn to be the top percentage shooter in skips. I think he was 88 for the week, and the last time we were at a major event, he was 88 for the week, and you know, he's won a bunch of All-Star Briers, and it's really ho-hum for him. He's always a high percentage shooter and makes a ton of shots. But that's not what it's about, right? It's about we got to come out and win that final on Sunday. And nobody's going to give it to you for shooting 95. You got to score more points than the other guy. And,
Did you have
Brad made some great shots. We felt like we were on them, to be honest with you, and that creates that frustration. I don't know if you guys saw it in us, and we you know, you're getting frustrated where we had deuces set and we'd make a small mistake, or they'd make a great shot and say, okay guys, we'll get them next time. And Brad made 2 big doubles that really doesn't take the wind out of your sail. Just, I mean, we're used to it, but then that, along with a couple of misses by us, now it's we got a big problem here, guys. And we got a good break in the one end, got the 3-ender, and then the 9th end was a barn burner. I mean, he made a heck of a draw, and I don't know what it needed to curl, but it looked like about a half an inch, and he makes 2, and then we're doing this last end totally different, and we got a wild finish.
I missed a few early and got a little bit down on myself, and they kept picking me up, kept making great shots, and Rich made the shot of the week as far as I'm concerned, right to that port, and that kind of gave us the momentum. And I thought we got him in trouble a lot, and I kind of let them off a few times, and then got a few breaks out of Brad, and lo and behold, we were tied up coming home. Just where we wanted to be, and Craig made the great shots in 10.
You talked all week about them being fighters, and they didn't blink out there tonight.
No, every time they had to make a big shot, they did. The whole team played great, and Brad made about, I don't know how many doubles he made, you know, probably 3 or 4 or 5 or something, and they're a great curling team, and I curled average early, which kind of hurt us, and then made a few near the end, and we barely beat them, and you saw that.
What does it mean for you to be back in the final?
Massive. It's great. It's been a lot of we've had a lot of finals recently, and you can't win unless you get to the final, Bob. So yeah, it feels great to be back.
Did you have any sense of the entertainment you guys were providing?
Yeah, I did, because I can tell by the crowd. The crowd that's probably the loudest the crowd's been the entire week, and they were cheering from both sides, which was awesome. And I guess obviously it was an entertaining curling game, and that's what you want to see. And we were fortunate to come out with a win.
That miscue in the third there, like, how do you settle yourself down and regroup to?
I got a little. I threw a bad one in 5 for sure. I just threw it light. The one in 3 I actually threw pretty well. It should run real straight down there out of my hand. We were clean. It sort of jumped. The only thing I can explain it was it's early in the game. There's still pebble and it grabbed, and I just ticked the guard, and that upset me. I'm thinking, oh man, you know, I threw it well. That's whatever. The 1 in 5 I definitely did not throw well. I talked myself into it being straight. Threw it pretty good, but then light, and it rolled out, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I've let the guys down. And I hate that, right? You just hate to let them down, and it happened for me. It just puts confidence back into me, and it worked for the rest of the game.
What effect does it have when you see Richard come through?
Oh, it's just like it's what you couldn't, you know, 20 shots and one's going to go through there, and it just turns the whole momentum around. Like I was down a little bit, and for him to make that shot, I pumped my fist after that shot came through there.